have sat around in this tent on this cold and rainy morning. I should still be giving myself at least 12 hours to hike the 27, 26 point whatever to get close to the lodge. And we are back on the PCT. It's 10 past 8. We have just under 27 miles to go, 12 miles to do it, anywhere close really. We'll be fine. Just looking forward to a breakfast buffet tomorrow. Just really reflecting on Oregon as I approach the end of this section in this state. Got the rain pants on, which I don't normally do. This is only the second time I've worn this pair on a trail, but since it rained and the trail is wet, I figured if I go through some overgrown sections, I'm just gonna get my leggings and my shorts wet anyway, so we'll give this a try. I was able to do a deep dive into far out this morning, and closer than the marked water source that is on the trail is a horse camp, which is just 0.1 off the trail. They have potable water and trash, which is a little morale boost. I'll get rid of my trash. I don't have a lot because I got rid of the trash I had yesterday at the lake, but I don't want to carry it if I don't have to. I just saw the nicest group. I think it was like a youth group. It could have been a family, but I don't think so. I think it was like a youth group. There were like 6 or 8 kids up in front and 3 supervisors in the back. And their ages were all over the place, and they just all looked different. They didn't look like a family. But the girl in the front was the youngest and the smallest, and she was just adorable. All she said was, "Good morning," and then immediately, "Where are you from?" There's something about it just struck me as really cute. But then I was talking to the supervisors after I told the kids my life story as they walked by, and I just really like people in Oregon. They are kind and polite, and so far no one in any of these trail towns or people that you know are just hiking for the day in Oregon is mistreated me. Everyone's treated me exactly the way I would want to be treated. Trail etiquette, you can Google it. It will come right up. Uphill has the right of way. So downhill hikers yield to uphill hikers, period. On flat ground, I don't know, you have a joust with your trekking poles. But if someone's going uphill, if they stop and say, "It's okay, I need a break," that's one thing. But so many people are just flying downhill at you, and you're struggling to get uphill, and they don't yield. It's fine if you don't know. But I'm telling you, uphill has the right of way. That was a great little stop for me. In and out. The way it should be. The way Obelay Lake was supposed to be yesterday, but they lured me in with their hot coffee and their blueberry donuts and PBRs and affordable snacks that I prefer over other snacks. Anyway, I flushed my Sawyer squeeze, so we'll see if that filters any better. And I dumped my trash, got rid of the PBR can, which is the only downside to carrying out a beer. But if I want a beer, I'll do it 10 out of 10 times. It's not that heavy. It's just awkward, goofy trash. A beer can. And I wouldn't want multiple beer cans. And I also got some water, so I don't have to filter that water. So I'll have to wait to test to see how the filter's doing, but I grabbed 2 liters because it saves me time not having to filter them. So this is Timothy Lake. Well, I wanted to see how the water was, and I forgot about one of my rules of physics. Wet logs are always slippery, but the water's fine. I really don't even think I'm gonna go swimming. I just wanted to see if it was a viable option, and it is. side quest. It's supposed to be a spring with 45 feet deep water, and it's supposed to be like 34 degrees even in the summer, so it's an ice cold spring. And it's supposed to be clear blue water, similar to Crater Lake, so hence the name Little Crater Lake. We'll see it for ourselves. So the quick story is there's a cross section shown in this diagram. Many years ago, before the lake was formed, the earth cracked and shifted along the line known as the fault. The water was forced up the crack at that point, resulting in an artesian spring, and the lake was formed by the force of the artesian spring, which washed away the soft siltstone. So I pulled 1 liter out of the artesian spring known as Little Crater Lake. And it is cold. Everybody was saying it's cold. 34 degrees is what they say. I filtered it, so the test run of my filter, it seemed like it was faster, but it still took nearly 10 minutes to filter 1 liter, which might be a little faster because it was really taking a long time the other day, but it's not fast enough. The filter itself has to be just too old. I think I need to replace it. The trail today has been super cruisy around this Timothy Lake. It's like 3.5, 5 feet wide in some places. It's easy to hike on. It's like a super highway.
Technically. Det var helt här egentligen.
I am coming up on a stream in a tent. I am coming up on a stream at a tent site that's supposed to be within 0.1, so stone's throw. Oh, there's the tents. So I might have just grabbed a 1/4 liter out of that stream. All day long I had been looking at that waypoint, thinking I'll probably get there at 8. Then looking at the next waypoint, which is the junction to the lodge, and thinking I'd get there at 9. And I think at one point during the day I shifted that time frame to maybe 8:30, 8:15 to get to the lodge, but after some steady climbs, I had a really good downhill and I found a fast stride, and it's 6 o'clock now and I'm at that stream tent site walking by with just enough water to wet my whistle on. It's 1 hour to the lodge, so I'll be there at 7, which is way earlier than I thought I'd be there when the day started. And it's still quite a bit earlier than when I thought I'd get there halfway through the day. So I'm hoping to be able to do something with that, like get some pizza and beer or shower or who knows what. But I'll be there well before the sun goes down. So that's a big win. basically a sandcastle. I would have never guessed. It's just a little past 7. I'm almost there. The sand really slowed me down, and the views, and the sand, and the views. One, two, 2,099, 2,100. I don't know if I went the right way, but this was a way.
Are you staying here tonight?
Well, this place is huge, but I walked around it and found the front. Spoke to some nice people that are either visiting or staying here. I don't know. They were nice to me though. Let's see what I can do here. Here's Johnny. The Blue Ox is closed, but there's a bar on the second floor with food and drinks. It's like $3.50 a room before taxes for one night, so it's $7.30. That's ridiculous. So to spend just to sleep in a bed, I'll sleep on the ground in my tent. Not bad. I got to the bar at like 7:30. Had a 22-ounce beer, a tomato bisque soup, which was amazing, a braised beef with tallow, mashed potatoes, roasted corn, black beans or something. Okay, so that was pretty good. Hit and run. Now I'm back outside with the animals, and this is the way I came in before I walked around the building. So hopefully I can get up there and get a spot before it's completely pitch dark. It's freezing out. Not too shabby. It'll work. I don't know how flat it is. We'll see in the morning or in the middle of the night when I'm tent surfing.